I'm Ginger Breedlove, Principal Consultant and founder of Grow Midwives. I went into midwifery in a fascinating way because when I was in nursing school, there were no midwives that were in my faculty or in my community or in my state. There was no reference to midwifery in nursing textbooks that I was exposed to in maternal-child health, and the accident happened by me becoming a childbirth educator while I was still in nursing school. With the encouragement of a couple of dear friends of mine who I helped open the first freestanding birth center in Kansas back in 1979, took me to a conference in Denver, International Childbirth Educators Association. At that conference, it was my first exposure to hearing a speaker who was a nurse midwife. She was actually British trained and spoke about her career and the challenges she had in America. But I was fascinated as a labor and delivery nurse at the time and a childbirth educator, trying to really help families understand issues about your birth rather than issues about having your baby in this hospital. That there was a position where you could actually not step aside from supporting people in labor and birth and stay with them and attend their birth. It was completely new to me, which, looking back, is pretty ironic, graduating from a BSN program. That was the event that catapulted me from helping start the birth center to applying to midwifery education programs, having no idea what career path I was heading into. It was solely guided on the fact that that was pretty cool. So this sort of career and trajectory that I've had, which has blended a pretty unique experience in most midwives' careers of now over 40 years. Being first grounded in a hospital where I was a labor and delivery nurse in the late 70s, when I saw women in leather restraints. I saw women laboring side by side, pretty violent things happening to people in labor. To leave that and go into a birth center where my first two sons were born, and I also participated in quite a few home births during my time at the birth center. To then move from a birth center to a tertiary care teaching hospital where they didn't know what it sounded like for women to be in labor anymore, and we had women laboring in a tub that was built right above the CEO's wonderful office down below. It was remarkable to see the ability to take what I believe is the essential core of midwifery care, not to discount needed higher levels of care, but for healthy families who are seeking that opportunity. What I often say is it doesn't matter where you give birth, it's who surrounds you in that birth setting and how you are respected and your choices are deliberately discussed so that people's decisions are informed and not made under duress. That actually happened in my clinical career. And then to take those experiences as an expert clinician in all those settings into an academic milieu where students could learn from that was truly remarkable. And Grow Midwives gives us, along with Leslie's partnership as an expert in birth center development, and my husband, who many people don't know that Joe Booth is my husband, the legal side. He's written a lot of articles on midwifery, a lot of chapters in books that have talked about midwifery. To bring all of that together under the roof of a group highly motivated to sustain this profession and to help people find pathways to achieve their goals has been rewarding beyond words.